Of course, is the feeling many of us have, the disbelief that attacks like this continue to happen. Local 12's Brad Underwood talked to parents from the tri-state with children at Ohio State and a student here who has a parent actually at the school. Brad joins us now with what was going through their minds today, and I can only imagine.
A variety of emotions watching everything play out on TV, but this cell phone, this is everything in today's world. And when this attack happened, the alerts were sent out via text, via email, and all that spilled to social media. And that's how many parents we spoke with communicated with students to make sure their child was safe. As word spread of the attack, students and staff on campus went into a shelter-in-place mode. At that time, many turned to cell phones to find out what was happening.
She said, "Mom, I love you." And I said, "Any reason for this sudden burst of emotion?" And she said, "There's an active shooter on campus."
A scenario that would scare most people, but Brenda Hodge stayed calm. She's a school nurse and has taken courses on how to handle an attack at a school.
I think she was pretty strong too. I think we've been through personal crises, so we kind of know how to manage those things. I think we've practiced enough going through, the programs that we've gone through in our schools. We have police friends. We've talked about this as a family. It's a reality in the world that we live in now.
At the same time, Hodge and her daughter exchanged texts and calls. Allison Geier and her mother were doing the same.
It was about 10 o'clock and she texted me and she's like, "Shooter on OSU campus, I'm okay." I'm just like, okay, well, what's going on? And she wasn't responding or anything. So I got on social media and that's where I started seeing all the tweets and Facebook posts. And so after class, I finally got a hold of her.
Geier is a UC student, but her mother works at Ohio State.
She was more concerned for the students because she had students running into their office to take kind of cover.
As time passes, more tweets and posts let the world know what's happening. Hodge says she's glad Ohio State knew what to do and that her daughter remembered what she learned.
No place public you can go that there's not a chance that something like that wouldn't happen. So I think you always have to be prepared.
Now, we share these stories all the time, Rob, about these active training with law enforcement and with school districts. And I think we saw today in a variety of forms just how much of a necessity this training is right now.
And these, as you pointed out, the information went out and it was over so quickly because of this.
In seconds. I mean, everyone knew where people were, and then it was safe.
Nice, good story. Thanks.